Yo, say yo. Welcome to day 10, Summon the War. Day 9, I recorded 2 videos yesterday, and after reviewing the videos, I realized that the audio wasn't on. So that was a big fail on my part. Um, we managed to get Vertihile Fuse. We was we managed to actually push through Dragons B10. It took us a few crystals revived to get through it, but the whole point of that was to get the runes, and we did get the runes. And I did all that. I was very proud of myself and started looking at the video to realize there was no audio. So for today's purpose, what we're going to do is we're going to review what I did. We're going to show you the monster that I use. Because I did get the rune set, I did re-rune my monsters. So I had to clear all the runes out, re-rune them again in order to try to accomplish what I did yesterday. So what we're looking at right now is Sigmaris. We got Sigmaris in the lead because he give us that 44% HP lead because we do not have the rune set right now. He's using the Vampire Revenge set that we got free from the game, maxed out, so that's no issue. Lauren, we put on a Swift Blade. This is her stat right here. We did not get that 55 accuracy. And you know what? For all intents and purposes, we're going to try to make sure we get that 55% accuracy. So let's go Lauren real quick. And the reason why I want her 55% accuracy is because I take the less HP because I want to make sure that she could put that attack slow on the dragon. So let's go back to this again. So we got Lauren. Her slot 1 is a rune that we got from crafting along with the slot 2. Slot 3 is like this. We're looking for speed. Slot 4. I think this is came from the Blaze set that we got. This came from the Blaze. No, we just got it from farming Giants B7. Slot 5. And we just put the accuracy rune on her. We got Belladon. These are just runes that we picked up. Here we're looking at slot 5. Slot 1. Slot 2, we use speed. Focusing on accuracy. Trying to get that 55% accuracy. Here we go with slot 3. Slot 4. And the shield set we got from just doing Dragons B7. That's why they're not 6-star, they're just 5-star we got from Dragons B7. But the speed roll was very nice. We appreciate it. We got some good accuracy in this one. And then we went with the accuracy slot rune like we did with Lauren. So he could land also his debuff. Vertihile is using the Blaze set that we got. We just changed out the 5. So he can have more HP and crit rate. But other than that, there's the same Blaze set that you got. Speed. I think we got we switched out the speed one also. HP and HP. And attack. Would have liked to get him more, but hopefully we can survive with this. Konamiya, we put her on speed in order for her to just this destroy rune we got from doing the Giants daily quest, and all the rolls went into speed. Then we put speed again, looking for speed once more. From the Giants daily quest we got this rune. It's a 4-star rune, so we didn't take it any more further than level 9. And we got an HP rune because it had great speed and great defense. So that's what we're doing with Konomiya. So we're gonna go into Dragon. Yesterday, when I thought I had audio but didn't have audio, I said if we could clear this in less than 3 revives, we would summon a Transcendence scroll, and we end up getting a Fire Druid from that. So I think we do not have any more blessing. It was a choice between Pungbeck and the Fire Druid, and I went with the Fire Druid. I mean, none of them is going to be used right now, but I guess I should have powered up that slot for Vertihill. You could have survived that. But we're just looking to bypass this and go straight to the boss. There you go. Alright, we know we're gonna die with this right here. We just want to get to the boss and see how many times. Alright, so revive number 1. Let's see how we do. One thing I hate about Lauren, she's a great attack bar manipulator, but she always uses her debuff skills at the wrong time. She's not as smart as Bella. See, Bella uses once the there you go. There you go. Sheesh. Okay, we got slow. There you go. Bring his tap bar down. And this will be game. So with 2 revive, we did it. With 2 revive, we did it. We pushed through with 2 revive. Got ourselves a new best time. And that's all we needed to do just to get that rune set. This right here is not going to help us none. So we're going to sell. But that's what I did yesterday that I recorded and didn't have a chance to show you. That's the runes that we got. Once we did that, we powered up the runes that we did get, those violent runes, and it was straight monkey poo-poo. Yeah, this is what we rolled on the slot 1. This is what we rolled on the slot 2. It really wasn't nothing. So this is what we rolled in the slot 3. Again, nothing, no speed, no nothing. The slot 4. This is what we did. This was a great friend rune, but the slot 6. So that was a slot 5, and this was a slot 6. So that was how our rune went. After that, We basically re-ruined every single person in order to try to make it a great Giants team. I do like this Lauren the way it is. I wanted to ruin her on a... Oh, let me change that real quick. The slot 6 was actually this rune. This was the runes that we got from the rune event. So this was the actual slot 6 that we got from the event. But since none of our monsters is an HP monster, we didn't use it. If we roll speed, we might find a way to put it on to, of course not. Find a way to put it on one of the monsters that we're going to use for Giants. Find a way to put on a monster for Giants. Wow. I mean, it's energized. HP with defense. It's not a bad deal. You just give me one roll into speed, make it a 10 speed, and I'd be happy. Triple roll into defense. I'm actually not mad at that. The triple roll into speed would have gave us 25 speed. No, not 25. 3 times 6 is 18 plus 4, 22 speed. So we have this right here. And so we're going to re-rune some things for making sure that we have a nice Dragons team. We are pretty much set as far as what our monsters, the way they look. So Lauren and Bella looks good for Giants. We don't have anything on her. I always like putting my Sigmaris on Violent. It's just something that I like doing because of his skill 2 and skill 3. So we will be putting him on Violent. So let's go with crit rate. That's good. In fact, this is what we're going to do. Take this off. I like to start with a fresh, clean slate. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we're going to put this slot 1 on him. Slot 2, speed. I'm not really concerned about speed for now. We're definitely going to put the slot 6 attack on him. Bounce around, bounce around. I do not want the HP. I'll do the slot 5. And if we had to choose between the slot 3 and the slot 1, I'll take this 5-star slot 3 instead. It's not a 6-star, but I'd rather take this instead. We're at now 70% crit rate. Without it, that 5% would give us 75% crit rate. This would give us some speed plus HP. That's well needed. But we don't have the attack and we don't have the crit damage. So we're going to come back to those in a little bit. Let's find out what runes we have with crit damage on it. The vampire set got crit damage on it. It's going to be broken. Or we could use this. Let's use this one instead. And since we are using blade, let's see what other blades are out there. We have a speed HP slot 2. We're not going to be using Vertiheel for now, all because of the fact that that's our Dragons team and he does nothing in Dragons, in Giants, because of the element. And I would like for my Sigmaris to go fast. So we're going to use that speed rune. So that leaves us with very little HP. So we're gonna go with this HP slot. Our HP to take a hit is very low, but we're pretty much good on speed. We got a good crit rate. So our Sigmoris is complete. Our Lauren is complete. Our Bella is complete. We even have some runes on Konamiya. Matter of fact, we're going to go back and put the Violence set onto Lapis. The one that the game gave us. We're going to put it onto Lapis instead. Revenge. And we're going to end up using Lapis for our Dragons team. Our Giants team. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to use Shannon. Right now she don't have any runes on her. She's missing a Despair rune. So we got 2. I mean, we got 1. We got 5. We got 3. Oh, there's a speed rune for her. So now she has a complete Despair set. And we're going to look for a blade. That's HP. That looks perfect to me. So now Shannon is complete. We're going to definitely make her HP a little bit better. Hopefully we get some more speed. But the way this game is set up, no matter what they tell you about RNG, you're either going to get a resistance or a flat stat. It takes forever to, and this is why I do not advocate ruining bad runes, because you're just wasting mana on runes that you're not going to use in the future. But this is going to be our beginner Giants team, and we're just going to see a flat stat. That's nothing. But this is who we have. So we're going to take them into Giants. They're already set up. So we got the HP lead because we don't know how much we're going to be able to damage we're going to be able to take. But with Lapis and Lauren reducing the attack bar, we should be good. Just seeing how this goes. Got the slow. Which is funny because this mid boss has one of the highest resistance in the game. So the fact that we was able to land defense break so quickly, along with a slow and a glancing, is phenomenal. Wow, we are landing all our debuffs. And we're not going to complain about that, because that is awesome. One thing I hate about this next stage is, for some reason, they do not hit those crystals on the side, and those crystals on the side do a lot of damage. All right, survive that run. We got defense. We got slow. So long Shannon put up her shield, we will not die. No matter what he does, so long Shannon do her shield, we're good to go. And he now has a tap break. So we definitely know we're not dying no time soon. So this is a successful run. Lauren is making sure that he does not do his area effect, so that a tap break will always be on him. Lapis is also making sure he does not do his area effect, so his area damage, so that a tap break will be on him. So therefore, we're good to go. Bella would have healed a lot more. We would have been better. Accuracy. Not gonna use it. So let's do 3 runs. 3 runs completely to make sure that this is a stable Giants B10 team. Make sure this is a stable team. I don't want to sell you hope dreams that you go build the same thing, having the same stats, and then all of a sudden you're telling me that you're failing all the time. Now, if it fails 1 out of every 15 runs, by all means, but this should be very consistent. Like I said before, we're landing where we need to land by having Sigmaris go more than once. He's able to use his 2 and 3 in order to. By the way, so the video might have got. We did use the Devil Mars and Sigmaris, so his skill 2 is maxed out. His skill 3 is not. So he has access to his skill 2 a lot more often than his skill 3. There you go. And this is, I'll tell you before, every creature that you see, every monster that you see me using are monsters that the game gives you. Lorne is a secret dungeon. Shannon is given to you for free. Bella is a secret dungeon. We just need to attack this attack break. There you go. Tap break is done. We don't really care if Lauren live or not. We just need to make sure that Bella heals. Shannon, put her buff back up. There you go, Shannon. Yep, it didn't matter. And look, we're under 2 minutes. This is an under 2 minute Dragons team. It was actually done on day 9. This is not a percentage room, so we're selling. But we got a Dragons team in 10 days. One of those days I didn't play the game. So technically this is a Giants team in 8 days. But for game purposes, I got Giants done in 9. Wow, they are all landing their debuffs on this monster. That might have been part of the update. They might have did something to the mid boss on the update, because I ain't never seen so much debuff landed with such ease. I'm talking about never. I had monsters that had 80, way more accuracy than they ever need for this dungeon, and still was having a hard time landing a debuff. So just let you know, if you're brand new, the crystals are not elemental crystals. They may look blue. You may think they're water, but they are actually elemental neutral. And because they're elemental neutral, that's the reason why Bella goes for the crystal first. Because of the fact that they're not elementals. So that's why Bella go for them first. If you have another monster that go for them first, if it's for some reason another monster that went for it, say for instance Shannon, she would go for the Golem because she's winning their water, and that's the advantage. Say before, Lauren does not use her debuff, her strip when needed. I don't know why, but they need to fix that. So before, not worrying about him, because once that attack break is on, Lauren will ensure that he's not going to move. And here we go. This is a stable Giants team. You'll run this for as long as you possibly can. Just keep on improving and improving on your monster. We keep that just for now. You'll run this over and over again until you get the rune set that you need. Okay. Realistically speaking, for all intents and purpose, I'm gonna run this for the next 2 to 3 days, and that should give me my rune set that I need to take on TOA. I have the monsters that I need to take on TOA. I will change out from time to time. I will try to build a Water Grim. I know Beretta is a staple in TOA, especially for new accounts. But what we have right here is perfect enough to do what we need to do. We have the right team right here. I will probably change out Vertihill for Shannon, or Shannon for Vertihill, in order to make sure that we have more turns on the monster. But as it stands right now, I could confidently say I could clear TOA 100 in the next few days with this monster pool that you see right here, with no problem, issues, or concerns. And this is why I put Sigmoris on Violent, because for some reason Sigmoris on Violent always comes to in a clutch, doing his 2 and 3 when he's about to die. This is something I noticed. When Sigmoris' health is low, he's going to proc a lot. It would have been great if Lauren did this slow, but she didn't. But we got the slow anyway from Shannon. And with that, Lapis will make sure that he don't move. And if he don't move, and that's the wipeout that I was talking about. So this is why it's important that Lauren stay alive as long as possible. But as I said before, I'm still confident in this team. We're going to keep running this until we get the runes that we need. So that's going to end the video for today. Not going to hold you up any longer because you didn't get a chance to see me summon my Transcendence scroll yesterday. I've been trying to save it. I would do 1 Transcendence scroll for the day. And the only monster that we would like to have from the Transcendence scroll, honestly, is a Bastet. Bastet will be very, very, very nice from this Transcendence scroll. So my preference would be Bastet. Then I will want to get Hathor. Bastet, Hathor. Those are only 2 things that I will have on my mind right now. Bastet and Hathor. Out of all the 5-star monsters out there, as a newer account, they're not as interesting to me. Might be interesting to you, but to me right now, they're not going to be helpful. In the long run, yes, but for now, I know for a fact Hathor, I've used her on my other account to do TOA. I put all the monsters to sleep and just kept on attacking each one individually. So that helped me out a whole lot. Bastet with a attack bar boost plus the shield, I know for a fact I can start doing giants with faster runs. And that's about it. So let's hope that we get one of those 2. Alicia. I use her a lot in Rift, the Fire Dungeon, the Fire Rift Beast. I use her a lot. Lapis, her Lapis and Sigmoris will ensure that we could clear the Fire Rift Beast with no issue. So we're also going to use her for TOA, not initially, because once again you may not have an Alicia. So therefore, we're going to say that till day 2021 of the unit, and then we're going to work with her later on. But she is a very good monster. Her areas, she got attack all enemies, her third skill, and her second skill, and that's why she's good in Fire Rift Beast. And she also freezes and take a turn if monsters die, so that's why she's good for TOA. So we're going to definitely use her. We just got to get the right runes on her. Just got to get the right runes on her. The damage increased proportional to the enemy's attack speed. So when you're doing RTA, if you can manage to get her in, those speed teams will actually do more damage to themselves with that skill too. So that's going to be it for today. We have another monster that we're just going to throw in storage. We're going to lock it. And we're just going to throw it in storage. So right now, our 5-star monsters are the Fire Druid, Wind Beast Rider, and Water Polo Queen. So we got one of each element. We also have a Tetra, which is very, very useful and could be used in our Giants team. Actually, end up getting 2 of her. So these are monsters we could definitely use to speed up our run. But once again, I'm not trying to use anything that you don't have immediate access to. So I'm only going to use the things that you have immediate access to once we use the monster for your immediate access. Like for instance, we just showed you a Giants team. I could now awaken my Beast Rider and start using her in my Giants team, because I showed you a Giants team you could use for yourself. Once I show you a stable Dragons team, I'll start using other monsters that you may not have to do our Dragons team. But the whole point is to show you monsters that the game gives you for free that you could use. So to recap, what I had on my list was we did Vertiheel Fuse, showed you him. We had Sigmoris runed up to take on dragons. We did dragons. We powered up the runes, and we made a stable Giants team that's at least bare minimum 88% effective, and that 88% will take you far in your Summoner Wars challenge. So annyeonghaseyo, enjoy the weekend, and if you have any questions, please leave it in the comment section. Oh, and subscribe. That's what YouTube told me to tell you.